What's up, guys and gals? So this is kind of a follow-up. I previously shared my collection of vintage Danzig t-shirts from my I don't want to say childhood, from my youth, you know, my teens. And these are all pretty much from the same era, if possibly late 80s, very late 80s, but mostly early 90s. Probably have as many shirts here, about as many as the Danzig shirts, different artists. But Megadeth here was my first favorite metal band. Yeah, for so many years until I discovered Danzig. I don't think it was instantaneous, but you know, when I discovered Danzig, it probably wasn't long till Danzig became my favorite. But Megadeth, I don't know exactly what it was aside from the musical style. There was you know, the messages and imagery, like political, military issues, stuff like that. So really cool. As far as the shirt goes, it's in great condition. You can see how black it still is. Officially licensed 1990, and the print is just in amazing condition. There's like no wear, virtually no cracking, so the print isn't great. And I believe on the back, so this was from Rest in Peace. I think this is all the songs from Rest in Peace, right? Probably my favorite era. Love the album. So a lot of my favorite Megadeth songs are from this album. Those are all the song titles right there, especially Hangar 18. Really cool. Alright, and then next up is another Megadeth shirt. This is the only band that I had more than one, you know, aside from all my Danzig shirts. This is the only other band. Now, aside from what I'm showing here, I don't know if I had any other band shirts, you know, back then, in those days, that for whatever reason didn't make it, you know, stay, you know, that I kept or whatever. I think that's all of it, though. Yeah, I didn't have a whole lot. So anyway, another really cool Megadeth shirt, but you can see it is a little more faded. A little more wear on this end. I pretty much wore the hell out of it, but the print, oh, there we go. It's still officially licensed 1990, and the print is still in great condition though. Some minor cracking, but you know, nothing major. And the colors are still really nice. I think this one was a tour shirt, although I never actually saw them live, but still, that's pretty cool. And then next up, Iron Maiden, another one of my favorite bands. I don't love them as much as Bad Karma does, but they were one of my favorite bands, you know, back then. Really cool. Let's see, what does that say? Is that also 1990? So pretty cool to know this is an officially licensed shirt, and as you can see, it's also really nice and black still. Although I did this got, you can tell from the wear on the print that you know, I wore this quite a bit, but still, again, still in great condition. There's no like the most wear you'll see is right there. But the rest of the print is still in great condition. You know, Vic Rattlehead, one of my favorite mascots. I mean, it goes hand in hand with the band being one of my favorites. But Eddie, easily one of the most, if not the most recognizable, you know, iconic, legendary, you know, metal band mascot. They're really cool. I think this has a back print as well, and that is actually a really cool print right there. No prayer for the dying. How awesome is that? And then Guns N' fucking Roses, Welcome to the Jungle. Welcome to the jungle, baby. This shirt, I'm pretty sure, is a bootleg. For whatever reason, back then, this is my only Guns N' Roses shirt. I loved it. I think my mom got this for me, like, at the swap meet or something. Not, like, the coolest gun shirt. But still, I loved it, because Guns N' Roses, another one of my all-time favorites. Big time, one of my all-time favorites. So, you know, and I know I wore the hell out of this shirt, but again, it is in excellent condition. Print is actually in pretty good condition as well. It says Welcome to the Jungle, but I think it says something on the back. Oh, same thing. Which is pretty cool. Welcome to the Jungle in pink. What size is this? That's interesting, because this is actually small. All my other shirts, even though, you know, I was like 10, 11, 12, and they're oversized, most of them, as you saw also with the Danzig ones, most of them were like mediums, some larges. This one's actually a small. Like, this is something I could still wear. Although, you know, because these are my vintage ones from my childhood, you know, I'm not gonna wear these. I want to, you know, still just kind of preserve them, so keep them stored away. So this one right here, I mean, so it's not like a band shirt, but it's still related. So this shirt is funny. This will always, what size is this? I'm curious. This was a large. Again, I wore this when I was like 11, 12 mainly. This would have been kind of oversized on me back then. But cool Anarchy shirt. What's funny is, you know, it's originally by the Sex Pistols, but I didn't discover the song until I heard Megadeth's version, and then I went back, and that's kind of how I discovered the Sex Pistols, by discovering the original artist of the song, because I found out that Megadeth's version was a cover. Anyway, I laugh when I see this shirt because I always remember that I almost got kicked out of 6th grade camp wearing this shirt. They were like, so I wore this on one day. You know, 6th grade camp was like a week-long thing. And I wore this on one day. And they're like, yeah, you're gonna need to take that off. That's not a very good message to be sharing with your fellow students and stuff, or we're gonna have to send you home. Which is funny, because I'm like, I should have rebelled and be like, fuck you, I'm not taking it off, send me the fuck home. But I'm like, okay, because, you know, I still want to kind of hang out. Anarchy! Okay, so this one's not exactly a metal band tee, but it's kind of related. If you can hear in the background, there was this. I'm playing the remix with Biohazard, so it's kind of like a metal remix. So Onyx was also one of my favorite bands, rap groups. They're actually, but believe it or not, if you know me, you know me. How I look, you know, I got a shaved head. So this was like 90, what was this, 93 or so? I was inspired by Onyx to shave my head. They were the inspiration for shaving my head. So little known fact, there you have it. That's how I came to be a bald head. You know, I was like, I don't know, how old was I? 14, 15 at the time? I'm 40 now, so I've been shaving my head for a long time. Anyway. So, big fan of Onyx. I think it was the only rap shirt that I had for so many years. Off the top of my head, I don't even know who else I might have, but or have gotten later on. Probably it's the only one ever. Well, okay, so I got another funny story. I just remembered. Another memory came to me. So, you know, there's the Anarchy shirt. This isn't on the same level, but I just thought it was funny. So one day, yeah, this is how old am I? 15, 14, no, 15, 16, 17 or so. I had a friend, well, a neighbor, my neighbor. He had a friend who would run away. And I guess, you know, her parents or whoever were looking for her. They went to his house, so he asked if I could hide her at mine for a while. Cops came. I was wearing this shirt, so it's just funny because, you know, I have that memory of my anarchy shirt connected with almost getting kicked out of 6th grade camp. And when I think of this shirt, I remember the cops coming to my house looking for a runaway girl. So that's funny. United States ghetto. Onyx. I believe this has one little back print there. Their little mad face logo. Really cool. So there you have it. That's my collection of other rock t-shirts from back in the day. As always, hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.